Hello, and welcome back to another Rise of Empire video with me, Mr. Gill, and joining us once again, and as always, Guardian Gaming Squad. Hello, Guardian, how you doing?
Good. It's good to be back.
Fantastic. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another video on the Clash of Provinces, and I just realised that I didn't change this to say day 2. That's fine, I'm going to do it as we're talking. Guardian, what are we talking about today?
So, basically building power and upgrading your armor.
Okay, fantastic. So, day 2 is usually a Tuesday. You know, it kind of depends where you are in the world. I've said this often as, you know, because it's a Tuesday for me. It's not really a Tuesday for everyone. Oh, it is, of course, because of time zones. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Ignore me. Move on. So, Tuesdays are building upgrades. What's the strat here? What are we doing the day before? What are we doing the week? What are we doing the year before? How are we planning this out?
On your strategy, but I purposely start my builds like way before so that they finish on build day. But if you can't do that, you can always just have enough speed ups to finish them on build day and utilize those speed ups to complete hourlies along with the build power.
Okay, so we're getting points from the power of the building itself we upgrade. So does that mean that there are certain buildings that should be focused on?
There's absolutely specific buildings that will give more points than others. What you need to do is focus on your military type buildings, mainly ones that you use crystals to upgrade. Those buildings, the dragons, the war rooms, the garrison hall, those buildings give like 3 to 4 times the amount of power than any other buildings. And they're usually not as long as of build times as other buildings.
Okay, so if somebody wanted to check the power, I'm just looking right now at my footman, and obviously in a video a couple of days ago, I realized that I hadn't upgraded any of these, so it's still only level 5. Nobody make fun of me, please. But I'm just looking there. If I want to see the power, I can go to that details button, yeah, and that details button, then I can say more information. And that's going to give me the actual power that it improves each time, isn't it? That kind of list on the side there. So that's what's happening, and obviously, as I said, I'm only level 5, so, but that is a doubling. So from 5 to 6, that's a doubling plus. So that's like 50, I'm working out something in my head, that's 51%, I think, it increases, which is huge. For building powers, that's impressive.
Crystal buildings all like they jump in power quite a bit, especially after level 15.
Let's while we're just thinking about it, I just want to check out, say, an encampment here. So say we're looking at the same thing. Level 5 to 6 on an encampment is only 6 points. It's half. It's less than half of what the same level upgrade on that Footman War Room would do. So I think that's actually a really good tip, and one that I didn't know before, is that buildings that use crystals, military buildings, are just definitely better. Yeah, very much so.
Twice the amount of power as other buildings, so I focus on those on the build day to get the boxes, and then off build day, then I focus on resource buildings and hospitals and encampments and things like that.
I'll be really honest. I, over 4 years, never considered that. I never really looked too deep into that, and that is a kind of a game-changing strategy for me, because I'm often on a build day just putting medical tents and encampments and whatever. I'm just going clicky on shit. Oh, upgrade this, upgrade this, upgrade this, whatever I can do. But I'm just wasting. I'm wasting resources and time. Okay, super cool. So we're starting some of these upgrades basically the 7 days before, yeah? If we have to.
You have to. It all depends on how many workers you have. If you're free to play and you only got 4 workers, you're probably going to have to more focus towards building up speed ups and trying to finish them on that day. and doubling up on rewards from hourlies that require speed ups and such. But if you have extra build queues, you can definitely have these builds ready to go 5 days before.
And then it's just about the timing, isn't it? So you basically want them to finish at any particularly hourly, which has building upgrade as a thing, which is all the hourlies on building day, isn't it? I think they all.
At least, at least 20 out of 24 of them are building power.
So then you're just trying to time it so that it falls at the same time. In terms of, you just said speed ups and stuff like that, I personally use speed ups a lot because I don't time everything that well. So basically I just start stuff and then go, oh crap, it's Tuesday, let's speed it all up and finish it in this minute. Do you, when you start something, do you try and time them all to finish together? Are you using a few speed ups at that point, or?
As I focus on trying to have them finish on the day, on build day. And then I know that it's less than 24 hours worth of speed ups required to finish it at a specific time if I need to.
So you're effectively being really efficient with your use of speed ups, whereas I'm just starting a dozen random things and then trying and speeding them up on the day. You're going, let's start this 5-day one on Wednesday, let's start the 4-day one on Thursday, and let's start the 3-day one on Saturday, or however much it works, so they all fall in a pattern, which is smart, a lot smarter than I've been. Fantastic. Another reason I'm losing this game. So once we've done that, we've got everything ready, we need to pop our ticket. Are we using 100% buff for this, or do you not? Is 50% okay?
I would definitely use 100%.
Are you hitting 9 chests at the moment with your schedule?
I want to, but with 4 build queues, you got a lot of things you need to be doing. So I'm not pushing 9 chests every day. I'll get it if it's achievable without using too many speed ups, but I really conserve my resources. I don't ever want to spend all of everything I have.
So that's obviously kind of the free-to-play pattern that you specialize in a little bit, is that because there's the 4-person build queue, the 4 builders, you have to sometimes take that hit. You're going to hit the 8th chest, but maybe tomorrow you're going to hit the 9th, instead of going, you're always hitting those 9s.
It depends on your tech. If you got zone tech done and you're hitting these buildings that require the crystals and they're getting up in the 20s, I promise you'll get 9 chests easily. But it's all about the tech. If you got your tech in line, if you're doing the right buildings, if you got the right speed ups and resources required for those buildings.
Fantastic. I mean, and this is something we didn't really mention, so this is the second in the daily COP videos we're trying to do. The zone com is the key to all of this, really, isn't it?
It makes all this easier, and it gives you all the courage medals and things you need to advance in the game.
Yeah. So Zone Com is available as soon as I actually think it's available 1 week before Clash of Province starts. I think it's actually pre-warm up, isn't it? I seem to remember it popping up.
I think you get 1 week to start working on it before Clash starts.
Yeah, and so basically by researching this, you're increasing your points. You're allowed, you can see here incentive, killing marauders, increase marauder attack points during Clash of Provinces. All of these things increase your points, and by increasing your points, it makes it easier and easier for you to get those chests, which just makes it easier and easier to do Clash of Provinces. And as we said right at the start of this video, that getting Clash of Provinces done is, look, in my view, it's probably the most important thing in the game, because it's massive amounts of resources.
Yeah, I would agree with you 100%, especially for free to play, because you don't have many options on where to get your epic or golden scrolls from. That's your only place to get them, so you have to take advantage of it.
That's a really good point. You know, obviously we've just been mentioning resources, but you're right. I mean, the rewards. What is it? The 6 chest or something like that is super recruitment ticket. We'll look at the wisdom medals, hero tokens, courage medals, all of those things which are very hard for free to play. That's what Clash of Provinces is there to provide you. Okay, fantastic. So, all right, that's Tuesday. As I said, we're going to go through day by day. So hopefully what you're doing, if you followed Monday and Tuesday, 12 hours before Monday, you're sending out your gathering troops, you're bringing them back, you're getting done. 6 or 7 days before Tuesday, you're starting planning your buildings that are going to be popping off and ready within that 24 hours of Tuesday. And then we've only just started. There is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday as well, which you've got to be planning for. And believe me, when Guardian and I say that this is the most important thing, it is. It's super important. So, Guardian, thank you so much for joining us again. And ladies and gents, please leave a message down below if there's something you want to see, if there's questions you have. Guardian, while he has a separate channel, which we will link down below as well, is checking out the comments as well and making sure that he has a quick reply if I don't get a chance to, so that we're both really actively being in on these videos and your responses and how we can help. Thank you so much for watching. We will catch you in the next one. Bye.